Well, I checked out all the cars here at Lake George, and I finally found one that reminds me of the olden days when I was back in high school. 66 Malibu SS. A friend of mine had a 69 Cutlass for sale, $8,000. Here's the car I'm going to buy. 69 Cutlass, 442. Tilt steering, buckets and consolette. Chrysler, 440. Yeah, I'm ready to buy this car right now. Even with plastic garbage bag in the trunk. Just needs a minor restoration. A little sandblasting on the frame. Have this baby restored. G80 Posi Traction. Have this baby restored in no time. Easy restoration. I think I'm ready to buy one of these 69 Cutlasses. Genuine 442. You can tell because the numbers line up perfectly. Like those racing stripes. Got the factory bumper. Dual exhaust. 400 4-barrel dual exhaust. Back in 64 when they first came out they had 330s. Burlwood dash. Thank goodness for twist ties.
Picture inside the hood?
Oh. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Hang on. My last card. I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube. Just admiring this 442. A friend of mine had one back in high school. And it's a real one too.
You're recording everything. I can open the hood for you.
Sure, sure. I was just saying that back in 64 it was a 330 4-speed. But in 65 they went to a 400 so they renamed it
69.
4-barrel. This is 69, but in 65 they changed the motor.
65.
Yeah, they changed the motor in 65 to a 400. Oop. And then it meant 400 4-barrel dual exhaust because you could have had it automatic. The Super Jetaway. Whoop. Want me to lift it or?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Whoop. Secondary latch maybe. There we go. I was just discussing those MT valve covers. Another car had MT wheels, and that stood for Mickey Thompson. He was brutally murdered by his business partner. Yeah, back in 1973 or something.
I've had it 60 years. I've never been able to identify the motor.
Well, it's definitely a big block because it's a wider block. The small block was narrower. Same engine.
I've had a lot of people give me that opinion, but nobody's found anything conclusive.
Well, I'm not.
Judge it from.
It's got a high-rise Edelbrock intake. Performance Olds 455 or Performer. But who knows? Could just be a 400. Could be a 455. Could be from a could be from a Tornado. Could be from anything.
The motor?
Yeah,
The motor's from this.
Oh, it's the original?
Oh, yeah.
So it should be a 400.
There's only 75,000 miles in the car.
Really?
Yeah. The number's stamped on the block right there.
Oh, so it's the proper 400 then.
Yeah. Well,
but the
no,
intake...
I don't think so, because the guy that sells me my auto parts at home said he was racing Pontiacs in 69. He said that Oldsmobile come out with a 455. So in his opinion, he said ever since they came out with that, the Pontiacs didn't stand a chance. But he doesn't know that means this is a 450. You know, depends what month the car was made. He said his opinion was it was a 450.
Because there was a big horsepower race and they were switching motors all the time to try to catch up.
He said you usually can't see the difference.
No, you can't, because it could be a 425 as well from 66.
That's the displacement inside. It's different.
Right, and you can't tell by looking at the block if it's a 400, 425, or 455. You can't tell.
All parts are the same.
Right. It's the same block, just bored and stroked. But there's a code here. There's a big G on the block. And that G may tell somebody something. There's a code on the heads also, a C. These are C heads. Now, I'm not an Olds guy, but a friend of mine is. He's got a 71.
I think it's that number there that's on the dash. Actually, I have to look at it when I first
No, that's a casting number. The number on the dash would be stamped into the block with a stamp by hand.
Right here, maybe?
No, I don't know where it is on Oldsmobile. But that's just a casting.
Okay.
That could have been the same for thousands of engines.
Yeah.
The number you're looking for is stamped somewhere by hand with a hand stamp, and I don't know where it would be. I know on Chevy that's right over there. There's a pad just below the cylinder head on the deck of the block, but on Olds I wouldn't know where it was. But you can tell that the C head, whatever C head means, heads could have been changed, but that is a C head.
Yeah, somebody was talking about the headers, the configuration of headers. They said, well, shit, they may not be the original headers. So.
No.
Judge motorbike tenders.
But it brings back memories of high school back in the 70s when my buddy had one of these.
Yeah.
Oops. 69. His was darker brown. Like the rally stripes.
Yeah, it's called green gold.
Green.